This is a beauty oil. This is a beauty oil. Yeah, this is a beauty oil. 3 times. Alright, so this is a beauty oil. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well. If you are new to my channel, hello, my name is Baya, and if you like this video, I would love for you to consider subscribing before you leave. And today's video, we're gonna play with makeup. So much makeup here. I've been shopping quite a lot on different websites like Cult Beauty, Space NK, BEAUTYBAY, BEAUTYLISH. So we've got the Nars, we've got Anastasia Beverly Hills, we've got Touch and Soul, we've got Smashbox, Hourglass, Coverfx. We've got a lot to talk about today. So without further ado, if you wanna see what product I got and how they will be performing on my face as a first impression, just keep on watching. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna start first with primer, and for that we have 2 primer to play with today. One is from KEVYN AUCOIN MORE and it's the neo-elixir weightless beauty oil, and the other one is from Touch and Soul and it's the No Problem primer for smooth and pore covering. Can we talk about first the packaging of KEVYN AUCOIN MORE? I love the packaging of it. It has like a beautiful bottle glass. I just love the style of it. And what you have to do is you have to check it well, so everything is melted together. Then it goes like that. Smells nice. It smells roses. This beauty oil has actually a multi-dimensional highlight effect. It does prime, hydrate, and also highlight, so you can use it on all these things, which is great. So we're gonna use it as a primer, and hopefully it's gonna be a nice beauty oil. It smells so nice and it's very weightless. Wow, I can feel it hydrates my skin so nicely. It doesn't like feels very greasy as an oil, and it does sink really well onto my skin. Ooh, it feels so smooth. I really have high hopes for this beauty oil. I hope it's gonna be really nice. Then we're gonna use another primer, and this one is from Touch and Soul. It's the No Problem primer. Can we also talk about the packaging? It's like a frosty glass. I love that. And it has a pump. What's great about this primer, it contains green tea extract and also collagen, which is gonna help the adhesion of the future makeup you're gonna apply on top of it. So it's really, really great. Ooh, I'm gonna use it especially on my T-zone where I have my pore. It's not thick, it's like lotiony feeling. Wow, oh nice, okay. It looks like it hydrates as well my skin. It's really nice, really smooth, and I hope it's gonna give me a really nice canvas for my foundation. And speaking of which, ta-da-da-da, finally I got my hands on the new Nars foundation, the Natural Radiant Longwear foundation, and I have it in the shade Fiji Light 5, and I was torn between Punjab and Fiji, but Punjab is a hair darker than what I would like to, so I went for Fiji. I hope it's gonna match me, but it looks like Fiji is supposed to be for yellow undertone with light to medium complexion, so this is what I am. So I hope it's really gonna match me. It obviously has a pump. I love the glass as well as a bottle. I'm gonna be honest, I'm very skeptical about this foundation because I've heard so many mixed reviews from people that I follow, that I'm subscribed to, and that I have similar complexion, you know, type of skin. 50% of them, they hated it, and the other 50% of them, they loved it. So I hope it's gonna be nice. First of all, there's 33 shades to choose from, which is amazing. So normally anyone can find his right shade. And also, this is Nars' first long wear foundation. It's supposed to wear for 16 hours, which is an amazing amount of time. Obviously, I'm not gonna wear it for 16 hours. I will let you know in the description box how it wears throughout the day for sure, so don't forget to check it out. So the claims are to look stronger, stays longer with skin reconnection pigment for the truest color match, and 16 hours of wear. It features Nars Skin Optimizing Complex, raspberry, apple and watermelon extract for smoother, healthier and looking skin, which that means over time the foundation should make your skin looks better. Let's try. So I got a lot of it, but normally 1 pump should be enough for the whole face, but I'm not sure about that. So what I will do, I will use half of my face with the beauty blender, and the other half of my face I will be using a new brush from Makeup Geek, and this one is the face buffer brush. I never tried any brush from Makeup Geek, so it's gonna be the first time today. Okay, let's try. The color match looks okay. It's very covering. It should be untraceable as well, so we shouldn't see it on the skin. Okay, it looks really nice. I like the way it looks on my skin so far. I have redness here and it did cover really well. I have some hyperpigmentation as well and we don't see them anymore. I have some sunspot as well and we don't see them anymore. And I feel like we do still feel it a little bit. It's very natural looking as well. I don't see like I'm wearing foundation. It really looks nice. I'm liking also the shade of it. I think Fiji really matched me well. I did have a lot of redness. Can you see the difference? This is a really nice convex and this is like so much imperfection going on. This is filtered, this is imperfection that you can see. So far I'm liking the way it looks on my skin. Now we're gonna try with the brush and we're gonna see if it gives the same finish. So first of all, I like the brush. It's really nice. So as I can see, with the brush you have more coverage. All my redness disappeared like crazy. It doesn't emphasize my pores, it doesn't emphasize my texture as well. I'm really liking that. Wow, okay, I'm really impressed, guys. Seriously, I'm really liking it. Between these two, if you like really light coverage, go for the beauty sponge, beauty blender, whatever. If you want the fullest coverage you can get, go for the brush for sure. Still have some left as you can see, so let's see if I can build it up a little bit. I'm gonna put a little bit on my cheek where I have redness and sunspot and hyperpigmentation and texture. Welcome to my world. Okay, it does build it up really nicely, and my cheek is where I have my pores and they are quite large. Nothing is shown through, nothing. Seriously, I'm so glad I decided to get it because I love the finish of it. I love that it's very natural and it looks like very radiant as well. And don't forget, I put some beauty oil underneath, so it doesn't look like greasy at all. It doesn't look sticky as well. It looks beautiful, it looks pretty, it looks natural and radiant. It doesn't emphasize anything on my skin. I cannot wait to see how it's gonna wear throughout the day. I will definitely let you know in the description box. Alright, so for concealer, I don't have any new concealer, so I'm gonna be using my Makeup Revolution concealer and I will be right back. Now we're gonna powder everything. So I have two powders to talk about. I have one from Coverfx and I have one from Hourglass. So I'm really excited about these two powders because I've never tried anything from Coverfx, so it's gonna be my first time trying something from them. And I'm so excited about the Hourglass powder as well because you know my love for Hourglass is real. I have so many powder from them, but they are all finishing powder and I always dreamed of Hourglass coming out with a setting powder. And there you go, you've got a setting powder, which is the Veil Translucent Setting Powder by Hourglass. And the packaging, beautiful, with the gold bowl with the H inside for Hourglass, and it's beautiful. I love the style of it. And what is great with this powder is like it gives you the perfect amount. You have to check it up like so. When you open the lid, ooh, there you go, you've got your, oopsie, you see, you've got, here you go, you've got your powder coming out, and it's the right amount for your entire face. It's supposed to perfect your base, it's supposed to give you a nice radiant finish as well. So, and plus what sold me on it is like it has a diamond powder, and this is what gives the radiant finish. And the Coverfx here, it's like a translucent powder as well. This one is paraben, fragrance, gluten, mineral oil and talc free, and it's vegan, which is great. This skin flattering loose powder flawlessly sets makeup while refining and softening the appearance of skin for a fresh hairbrushed finish. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be using this one to set my under eye. That way I will have an hairbrush finish under my eyes. It doesn't look cakey, doesn't set into my frown lines. A pretty powder. For the Hourglass, powder, I will use it for my face. This one will blur my wrinkles, my fine lines, my imperfection, my pores and things like that. And you see the radiance? I do see a little bit of radiance showing through, you see? Beautiful powder. Doesn't emphasize my texture, doesn't emphasize my fine lines. It's beautiful. I'm really liking my base so far. Radiant, healthy, good looking. I'm loving it so far. For my lips, I'm gonna be using a new lip balm. It's from Laneige and it's actually a lip sleeping mask. It feels good on the lips for sure. Now let's move on to bronzer. We need to, warm it up a little bit our face. And for the bronzer, I got the new Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer in the shade Saddle. First of all, the packaging of it. We see the logo of Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's just stunning. I love that. You have also a mirror right there. I love the shade of this bronzer. It's, as I said, the shade Saddle. I think it's quite warm as a bronzer, but I think it's gonna be a beautiful shade for summertime. It has a natural matte finish and it's a buildable bronzer, and it's for the face and the body as well. And you have, I believe, 6 shades to choose from. Ooh, it's very powdery though, so keep that in mind. Be careful, but it looks very pigmented, as you can see. Ooh, this is pigmented. You see what I said? This is pigmented. Usually when I'm applying pigmented bronzer, I always use a duo fiber brush. Maybe I'm gonna use this one because it diffuses the powder seamlessly. But it's very pigmented though, but it blends out so well. It's very smooth and it doesn't leave any strike. It really gives a beautiful cheekbones. I'm loving the shade of this. It's the perfect shade for me. Ooh, that is beautiful. It's gonna be perfect for summer. I'm telling you guys. You can build it up until the desire you want. You can have it very sheer or light, and you can have it very pigmented if you want. Guys, I'm impressed with this bronzer. I'm in love. It's stunning, it's beautiful, it's the perfect shade, and for summertime with a little bit of tan, love that so much. And for blush, ta-ra-ra-ra, another Anastasia Beverly Hills product, and this one is the Trio blush, and it's in the shade Peachy Love. And I believe there's like 5 compact blush to choose from. I just love that Trio blush. It screams summer for me. This is a beautiful matte dusty pink. This one is a beautiful matte corally peachy shade, and this one is more like a straight bright peach with the gold shimmery on it. I'm gonna be using these 2 matte shades right there. You need to be light-handed with it, definitely. Ooh, yeah. You see that? That is pigmented. This is beautiful. Loving it. Loving the Trio blush. Loving it. And now for highlighter, ta-da-da-da! We've got the new Nars highlighter in the shade Fort de France. Look at this beautiful champagne shade. Isn't it stunning? It's very, very subtle. It's very creamy actually when you touch it. Wow, this is very creamy. If you like subtle highlighter for an everyday use, this is your guy. Oh yeah, this is subtle, but this is beautiful. You see that? And I do have some texture here, and it doesn't emphasize it at all. It's beautiful. Can you see that skin? So glowy and healthy. I'm just loving it. Now we are done with the complexion. Let's move on to the eyes. I'm gonna try a Smashbox eyeshadow palette in the shade Ablaze. It's not new to the market anymore because I think it released last year, but I didn't get a chance to play with it. I just watched it, so I cannot wait to play with this palette, especially that these shades are beautiful. You have some rusty shades, warm shades, a little bit of pop bright shades as well. Let's just start playing with it. So I'm gonna be using this shade, which is Relaxed, just to set my all over lids. A big thank you to Kaina, my dear friend, who actually gifted this palette to me. I'm just a warm girl and this is like screaming my name. Now I'm gonna be using this shade, which is Torche, on my crease. Wow, that is pigmented, because on that palette you have 2 basic shades to complement your look, and then you have 6 saturated pigmented shades, and this is very pigmented. I'm just gonna build it up a bit, that color. I'm gonna take the terracotta shade, which calls Throwback, and I'm gonna define a little bit more my outer corner. It's very pigmented and there's no fallout. I'm gonna be using this dark matte brown, which called Dark Horse, on my upper lash line, like so. Very messily, I don't mind. Then I'm gonna be using this champagne shade, which calls Mocassin, all over my lid. Terracotta shade and the dark brown together with a smudge brush, and I'm gonna smudge my lower lash line. That champagne shade Mocassin, and I'm gonna apply it in my inner corner, like so. And I'm applying a little bit on my lower lash line as well, right there. Now, just to clean a little bit my edges, I'm gonna be using again Relaxed, which is the creamy shade, on my bow bone, right there, and to clean my edges right there. Really beautiful. It's a really nice palette. I'm really liking how it turned out. Now I'm gonna do my brow and my mascara, and I will be using my Total Temptation from Maybelline, and I will be right back. And I'm back, and I forgot to use this new brush as well from Makeup Geek, and it's the pencil brush. So what I'm gonna do, even though I did my lower lash line, I'm gonna do a little bit more on there, and I'm gonna use the darker shade Dark Horse, which is a dark brown, and apply it on my lower lash line to see how it performs. Oh, okay, I like this pencil. It's very firm, very precise, and I've been wanting to have a pencil like this, you know. This one is very firm, and it really makes your lower lash line very defined, very smoky. I love that. Now let's go to the lips, and for the lips I have some Bite Beauty lipstick to try. Ta-da-da-da! I know this packaging sounds familiar, right? I don't remember when it came out, but I think it's from a while ago. Never tried them out, never ever. And I love this red tint like that. I think it's very handy for later on. It has a mirror as well. Then you have here the little sheets that gives the name of the lipstick, and all the lipstick are there. And you've got Fig, Pepper, Honeycomb and Nori, so from the lightest to the darkest. And I think for the look today I'm gonna go for Honeycomb, which is a beautiful nude shade, I wanna say. So cute, it's like travel size, mini size. So that's the shade here. It's more like a nude movie shade. That is really nice. So this is Honeycomb. First I'm gonna line my lips with Dervish by MAC. Let's apply Honeycomb. Oh yes, that's the perfect everyday shade here. It's beautiful and it pairs so well with Dervish. I love it. So here's the swatches. Here you have Fig, which is a beautiful pink. Here you have Pepper, which is a beautiful dusty mauve. Then you have Honeycomb, which is what I'm wearing today, a beautiful nude. And here you have Nori, which is a beautiful burgundy maroonish shade. I'm also loving how it feels on the lips. It's very comfortable, it's very creamy, it smells really nice, and it's 100% natural, so you can beat your lips with no danger. Anyway, I'm loving this selection of the shades. I can see myself reaching to these shades very often because it's right up my alley as well. I love these shades. I love how it feels on the lips. And there you go, guys. Here's the final makeup look, and seriously, overall, everything I tried, I have no regrets of buying them. I'm happy with all my purchases and I highly recommend them. Now, don't forget to check the description box, because I will definitely let you know on how all these products worn throughout the day. But so far, so good. Loving the radiance, loving the glowiness, loving the healthy looking skin. I'm just over the moon. So yeah, there you go guys, you have my first impression of this product. I hope you liked this video, or you found it helpful in a way or another way. If you were like wondering about particular products, I hope I helped you out. If I did help you, and if you did like this video, please give a thumbs up, share and subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Until then, stay beautiful. Mwah. Bye.